Welcome back to Blades in the Dark, the Blackwater Exchange, part 2 of tonight's episode. So, you have decided what you want to do. You want to lure, law-abiding, stand-up citizen,
Yep.
and inspector no less, a man of the community, man of the people.
And murder him!
And murder him.
Correct.
To cover your trail of other murders.
Yes.
Excellent.
There is nary a
problem.
problem.
How do you sleep at night?
There is nary a problem in Doskvol that cannot be solved by more murders.
By more murders, more murders, certainly.
I feel like we're on a train track of our own making. Like, everything we do, we have to do because of one thing. I'm trying to think of the nucleus which started all this.
Selling drugs is what started
Starting
all this.
playing the game is what's... Yeah.
And you can't leave the city, so it just piles on, which is great.
True.
I think John calls it a pressure cooker at the start of the game.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Every now and again, just cranking that heat ever so slightly. Either you win or you die.
Are we ready for the engagement roll?
I'm ready if you're ready.
1 dice for sheer luck.
Sheer luck!
Every major advantage, every major disadvantage. So, how good are your plans? You haven't rolled for your plans yet.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to see? I thought that was for the engagement roll to see how good they are. Or do you want me to do a tinker roll?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Or do you want me to do a tinker roll to set it up?
No, let's see what the plan. How good the plans. That's up to you. You can do either way. You tell me.
I'll. I think I trust my tinker more
than the fortune.
So we'll see if we get.
So how good are your plans? Yeah.
How good are the plans? So I'm going to do tinker. Is tinker? Would it be study?
Can be either, I think.
Yeah, tinker. I think that to work out the nature of the bomb and how the chemical and the sparkcraft features combine. I think.
Yeah, and we're trying to architect it in a way that it's not got too much information as well, I guess.
Yeah.
I think control standard. This control is going to be, maybe control great even. You literally make them. No, you're not a bomb maker. You have to work. I think control standard.
Yes. Okay.
5. You do it with a slight consequence. I mean, I think the consequence here is that it's not as great as you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're trying to not give information away, trying to strike that balance. It's hard to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so cool. You get extra die for them. Give you a die.
Okay.
You have a secluded place to lure him. Would that be a +1 die? I think 2 dice seems about right.
Okay.
So do you guys reckon any
I mean,
we haven't talked about?
Perhaps.
Oh, you know what?
Knowing his name. Sorry, go on.
There is an extra die that he wants this.
That's what I was going to say. Knowing his nature and the fact that we've sort of understood that someone isn't going to necessarily just give up information for free, and that we're sort of doing it under the guise of something that's more believable than just, oh yeah, we've got information, come here. That sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
And I kind of see this dice being like, we're working with Hemlock, and we could just be like, is this gonna? Yeah,
we've got a
contact, somewhere.
Well, like a lab rat really to run some things past, the inspector. Is this going to be believable to someone like you? I know they're not the same people, but they've been through the same training and they do the same job.
Yeah, they're called brothers because they're very close. Yeah.
Okay, 3 dice sounds fair.
3 dice sounds good.
Which is more than we usually roll.
Yeah.
So,
do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
3 dice to
you do it.
So what kind of before we roll?
Yeah.
What kind of plan is this?
I think this is a deception.
And what's the point of detail?
The
method.
Plan.
The method. Yeah. So you're deceiving him into coming.
Yeah.
And how are you going to do it? Are you going to try and launch the room and just kill him, or how are you going to do it?
No, it's under the guise of a meeting to discuss terms.
Yeah.
To give over the full plans.
And then when he arrives, what are you going to do?
It's probably just going to be Merrick. He's going to make an excuse. I don't know. This is how I thought it would go down. You'd make an excuse to leave the room, and then the thing would get diffused. Or maybe you'd meet him at the front door. Say, oh yeah, it's up here. Yeah. But you could be in disguise because he might know what you look like. Because he might have it. So you could maybe. You've got this
someone who arrested LaRose.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
So he might know something about you. So maybe go in disguise.
Yeah, have a disguise.
Yeah, whip off your moustache when you need to. Does that seem fair?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
What's your load? You've got one load of arcane anti-vampire gear.
Yeah.
I like it when you get there and you like watching Merrick if he can go in without being invited in.
Every place.
Every place, like, can he go in there?
Has he already been here? I don't think I know that about vampires.
You got told it.
Oh yeah, I did.
You got told it.
Oh,
Julia
okay.
Green told you.
Okay. Yeah, so already got them arcane implements. I'm gonna go normal load.
Normal load, like you, Merrick. What load are you taking?
I think I'd probably go normal load. We want to look like scoundrels, right?
To a degree, yeah.
To a degree. Not heavily armed scoundrels, but just scoundrels.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So I think it actually helps us out looking like going normal load.
Cool. So, make your roll, boys.
Please. Oh, 6. Yes.
You got 6.
Yeah.
What do we get? Which ones were it?
3, 5, 6.
So you are controlled when the situation starts. You are controlled. I mean, this score will be over in 5 minutes.
Probably.
Yeah. So you tell me. You set the scene. You tell me.
I mean, you're there. I'm not. I'm in.
So we send him a letter,
Mm-hmm.
and I will get disguised up
Mm-hmm.
and go to wait for him.
Okay.
I will be I'll be near the door.
Yeah.
I will be. I'm acting a little bit like paranoid for my life type. Like we're going like money, aren't we? So I'm acting a little bit like almost paranoid. Like the door's got a chain on it, and I'll like as he comes, if he comes, I'll like open the door and like a crack, just like verify who it is. You know, that kind of. I want to make it like look properly like a scoundrel deal.
Yeah. Okay. So,
And if he comes, obviously, I'll like ask him if he brought anyone,
yeah.
stuff like that.
Did you come alone?
Did you come alone?
Cool. So when he arrives, ooh, yeah. Cool. So he comes up the stairs. You hear the footsteps before you see him, and you hear the footsteps just before the knock on the door over the sound of the rain that permeates through this like rooftop shack, for lack of a better phrase. Tin, kind of like corrugated tin roof. Looks like it was made, strictly for the purpose of being out the way.
Yeah.
It's got a relatively okay view of the for quite a bit of a crap place. It's got a nice view of Crow's Fort. You see the various lamp lights and the intermittent electricity electroplasm that run through this part of the city, lighting up various parts in the skyline. You see a tall, worn male as you open the door. This looks like he hasn't shaved in about 24 hours, so there's a little bit of stubble coming through his white, and you can see already in there, not massive scars, but there's a couple on his chin. See his goods cut through like the stubble. Looks like he's probably taken an explosion, looking at shrapnel. Or maybe knife wounds, like short, sharp ones. Not enough to, you wouldn't call him disfigured, but by looking at it, you see this guy's had fights. He's a bit worn, a bit rough, he's tall. He's wearing a long coat with a hood. All dark clothing. Seems to have some kind of slim jacket underneath it, almost like a waistcoat kind of thing going on. And as you see him, he doesn't say a word, he just has arrived.
Did you come alone? The door crack.
He's going to eye you suspiciously a little bit. Stands in the rain. He doesn't reply. You see the rain just coming off his slick, waterproof trench coat.
Look, I need to know that you've come alone. Otherwise, we can't do this. What kind of roll would this be?
He will reply to that.
Okay.
And of course, you know he's lying. And he goes, yeah. Yeah, near
And he's completely lying.
Oh no, he's telling the truth.
Oh, he's telling the truth. Okay. Alright.
He's coming. You guys tend to say like he's come within a matter of hours.
Okay. I'll shut the door.
Yeah.
Undo the chain. Open it.
Yeah.
And I'll slink off back to. I've set up like a table with some papers on it.
Yeah.
With like a chair on either side.
Yeah.
Right, come in. Let's do business.
Okay. Where are you at this point? He steps over the threshold.
In the other room.
In the other room. Okay. So, this guy's an inspector for a reason. So we'll see. So he walks in. So as he steps over the threshold, he looks to his left and his right, looks around the room, pulls his hood down, lets the rain shake off a little bit. Takes in his surroundings.
I'd like to say at this point the device is probably under the table, like so you wouldn't be able to see it from his immediate.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a small room. Is it a small room?
Oh, up to a large room.
Up to a large room.
I don't mind.
Oh, no, I mean the room you're physically in a small room,
yeah.
right? Yeah. You have it, yeah. It's a two room shack on top of the thing. You see a door in the corner. And he goes, "Are you alone?"
Don't matter if I'm alone. Matters if you're alone. Come on. You've seen the evidence, right?
I like to know what I'm walking into. He's not sat down. He's just stood in the doorway. Door closed behind him. It's tense, silent standoff. All you hear is just a drip of the rain slicking off his coat onto the floor, forming a little puddle by his feet.
Alright. No, I'm not alone, if it makes any difference. But I got what you want. You know the price. Let's see it then.
And he just pulls open his coat slowly. And you see a little pouch there, also a couple of pistols. Where's the evidence?
Come over here. Start like rifling through the papers on the table.
Yeah, he doesn't move. How did you get them? And as he says that, now you go to the side of the room and look out the window. Just looks out the window. Keeps close to the edge of the wall. Very deliberate footsteps. He's a tall guy, large strides, crosses the room about 2-3 steps from the entranceway. As he turns from the window, just looks out. How did you obtain this information?
Found their warehouse, didn't we? Where they were making the bomb. Real one, not a fake one. All the blue coats have searched.
How did you find it?
It was one of the buildings near where we operate. Take two if you want.
Why don't you write down some of those papers there?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll write down an address.
An address. 123 Happy Lane, Made Upville.
Yeah.
Money first though.
Of course. Still by the window. What's your name? Your letter was anonymous. What's the matter?
Caster's the name.
Caster, is it?
it matters.
He walks back to the door now, and he tries to handle, and it opens, just to make sure it's not some kind of lock behind him. Caster, who happened to find some plans that had been left behind, found a warehouse. What are you doing searching warehouses for?
It just happens to be nearby where we operated. Does it make any difference?
What operations that you do?
I don't see how that's relevant to our current dealing. And I'll like put the papers down. You know what? Money first. Bring it over.
Can I?
Oh, can I do like a command on that?
Certainly try. The impression that this guy is very wary.
Yeah.
Can I do a flashback, like
Certainly.
to sort of discuss what tact we'd take with them?
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like the position we're in, like maybe he's the first inspector that we've contacted about, but
Yeah.
surely we could say to him, if you don't want it, there's plenty of other people we can deal with. You know, the blue coats, the inspector. You're not the only person who's like. But maybe we just got lucky by contacting this guy first. You know, to sort of dissuade his thingy, and also to like get him so he's in the room by himself. Maybe say you need to weigh the gold in another room or something like that. You need to have a look at it in another room.
Yeah.
I don't know, like something like that. But yeah, go ahead, command him.
Yeah. Recommend him.
This would be desperate. At the moment, it's going to have no effect. It's going to be zero effect. You can push it to have a limited if you want. To give you a sense of who you're dealing with here.
It's not going to be easily commanded.
Okay, no, I won't go that route. I'll like.
And then his face kind of just goes a little stern, and you're like, Merrick, being the
Yeah.
shrewd negotiator he is, goes, that's not a route I'm going to pursue right now.
Yep, maybe not. Maybe later. I'll take the paper with the address on it, and I'll just like hand it out to him.
Okay, he doesn't approach. What he does do is he pulls out the side of his coat. He's got a roll of a bit of parchment envelope. And he chucks it across the table at you. Put everything in that envelope. You see, Caster. It's not sensible for a man of my stature to walk around with money alone in these parts of the city. So I have to take some precautions. I'm sure you understand.
I'm sure you understand that we have to do the same.
Yeah. Put those papers in that envelope, please.
You're not the only person that we could give these to, you know.
No.
I don't see.
But I'm going to make an assumption here.
Alright.
You see, of all the people in the city you contacted myself, I'm the first one you came to me. That says to me, if you've got any brains, you've done your research. He even said before, interestingly, not the fake warehouse. How would you know that warehouse was fake? Because everyone else seems to believe it. That says to me you have more than just a little bit of information. There's a bit of tension now. That seems to me, Caster, you didn't just stumble across these plans. Did you? And he's asking you the question now.
I will stand up in indignation.
Yeah.
And I'll say, you'd accuse me? Look, I'm down here on the ground. We've got access to this information. We are in like you investigate it from the outside. You can't see what we see down here.
Okay, as you stand up, he's going to make a play.
Okay.
You can resist this, of course. He's going to try and shoot you in the leg. As you move up straight away, as you move now, you can see that something's sensed, and he's just going to pull his pistol and try and shoot you. Not to kill you, he's going to try and wound you and drop you. Would you like to resist? He's fast. He is fast. But you can resist. You can be that much faster.
I'm definitely going to resist this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. So as you stand up and you start seeking, we're on the ground floor. He just looks for a second, and there's almost no change. The change is almost imperceptible. And just where his hand is, he just pulls that boom like that, and just goes to drop it under the floor. So he fires pistol. Make your resistance roll. It's going to be a prowess, I believe, a physical one.
Yep, prowess. So that is 2
Yeah.
plus 1 dice for forging the fire. So 3 dice resist.
Dice, man.
That's 6.
6.
Nice.
Boom. No
That was
stress. Take a level 1 harm. Call this winged leg.
Winged again.
Winged leg. Winged again. You've been winged a couple of times. He is a good shot. He's a good, as you'd expect from someone, and at this close range. But you see it coming. How do you do it? Did you kick the table over? What do you do? As you see his hand in his cloak move, and you realise what he's about to do.
Yeah, I think I'd. Probably not to, but I just kick the chair over and just like use that as a little bit of cover.
Okay, boom. So you do that. His second one's going to cut now. So that's the first pistol shot fired. You've just heard this next door.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably break down, open the door and try and rush him.
Okay, you're kicking down the door and rushing him. So as this happens, like, the door comes up and he just goes, the next one's going to go through your skull. And as he's got the same word skull, you open the door.
If I hear a gunshot, I don't know what's going on in there. So unless I had a periscope installed.
Flashback time.
No, I think Thadeus had seeing as it came completely out of the view, the blue in terms of the muffled talking in there. Yeah, he'd just open the door,
bang,
like that. Yeah, no, he'd burst open the door and attempt to basically tackle the guy. I think.
Okay.
Tackle Locke.
What action are you taking here?
Skirmish.
He wants to be desperate. He's already got. He's ready for a fight, and he's got his pistol.
He's got his pistol.
He also knew there was someone else in that room. Or he guessed. Usually went alone.
Yeah. I told him.
Yeah.
So.
Just as a flashback, we've got thugs stationed at the exits to the building down below.
Yeah.
So like after they see him come in, then they basically just like
surround the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which might be what he saw outside as well.
Mm.
Who knows?
Maybe.
When
Who
he's looking
knows?
out the
Who
window.
knows what you see? Yeah. He's looking out the window. He's like, what are these cloaks converging? What are these cloaked figures converging on this building for? I wonder.
Yeah, skirmish. I'm just gonna try and rush him as fast as possible. Really. 5
on a desperate. Desperate standard. Sorry.
That was desperate.
Yeah, desperate.
It's all gonna be desperate with this guy.
Oh yeah, man. This guy's he's ready for fight. Yeah, he's on edge. He's ready for a fight.
As I just tried to basically just rush the room, like either get around the table or jump over it and just try and get him round.
Oh, this is literally like just grab.
Just trying to grapple him.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you dodge the bullet.
Okay, so he shoots at me.
He shoots as you coming in. You dodge the bullet. But as you're coming down, he goes with your momentum. You do grab him to the floor, but he gets on top of you.
Okay, yeah.
So like he swings the momentum, and you drag him to the floor, but he uses that momentum and rolls. You see him, Thadeus, the bulk that is Thadeus, and Thadeus and this guy are about even matched. Like these are the same height. They've both got these long cloaks on, so these cloaks are like billowing as they're rolling around the floor. There's a smash, there's a crash, the tail gets thrown up. The poison diffuser. He doesn't know what it is. He hasn't seen it, but so you see it. It's on the back of the table. That table's flipped now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you two are rolling on top of each other now, trying to get the hand. He's still got the pistol. He's almost going to use like a big club. It's big wooden, heavy metal handle, wooden metal. Just you feel like it strikes you a couple of times. Nothing to hurt you, but you can feel he's trying to bring it down as they're rolling.
As he does that, I want to.
You also feel he's got armor.
Oh right,
You can feel it under. You can feel it. You can feel metal plates under his clothes.
Yeah, as you'd expect. But I want to, as he's like trying to hit with his pistol, I want to like grab my cane and just like get it between the pistol and Thadeus and just like try and whack it out with his hand.
Oh, trying to disarm him. Ooh, I love it. This is also going to be desperate, trying to disarm him while he's trying to hit Thadeus.
Yeah.
Stop hitting my friend! I think this is going to be another desperate on this one.
Desperate?
Yeah, desperate standard. I think you'll do it okay.
Oh man, this is a skirmish, isn't it? Oh, there's finesse?
You could finesse it, you could certainly try and finesse it.
Yeah, I'll try and like finesse it.
Because you're not so much fighting him,
you're
trying to do
I'm trying to get in that
action
quick,
to
right? Yeah.
cut his wrist, cut his hand, make him drop the weapon.
Yeah. So I think finesse probably fits a bit better, yes.
I'll give you devil's bargain, if Lewis will let me.
I'm going to hit Lewis.
Yeah, if so, I would say on this, because they're literally skirmishing and rolling around, if you're okay with this, we'll roll a fortune dice. What's your finesse?
1.
After you do it, on a separate roll, we'll also roll your finesse. And on a 1 to 3, you hit Lewis. You roll as many dice as you want.
You're taking it.
If you're okay with that,
I don't mind.
You have to be okay with that.
You hit your friend.
Yeah,
You already have one level 1 helm, right?
Strangled, yeah.
Strangled, you got sore neck.
Still.
Only so you can still play your 1 dice, so you can just push yourself. You can push yourself. This is just devil's bargain to get the extra dice. Or there's another one I'll give you.
Okay.
Tainted clock that's ticked.
God. I find 2 monsters in here.
You know I accept those.
You feel a sudden surge of energy, almost like a dark rush of adrenaline.
Nearly halfway.
I'm halfway. I'm over halfway. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to accept that one.
You're going to accept the one that hurts me?
When you need it most, you feel
yes.
Okay.
That being within you.
I'm trying to save
so what is
you.
it?
I'm
He
trying to
does
save
a finesse,
you.
and then he has to do another finesse to see if he
Not
hurts
to not hit you, yeah. So 1 finesse to see if he disarms him, and another finesse not to hurt you.
Okay.
I'm trying to save you here.
While you're rolling, like, trying to disarm, trying to cut his hand or his wrist, trying to disarm him while he's trying to, bludgeon you.
Okay. Disarm, finesse, 2 dice.
4. You
4
do it
and
with a
4.
consequence. You do it with a slight consequence. I think the consequence here is he drops the pistol. But this is a bad motherfucker. He grabs your cane sword. Like, you have to do it with that. He just grabs it, and you see his hands like cutting now. But he's got gloves on, and you can see.
Oh, you actually using a sword or the cane?
Just the cane.
Oh, you're using the
So
cane. Oh, he grabs
it. He grabs the cane.
Does he just pull it off then?
Yeah.
Does he sheathe it? He just unsheathes the cane. Oh, that works. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pull it out. So I'm guessing you've got your sword out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got the cane sword,
go.
and he's like trying to hit you and both of you with this like sheath. Roll do the finesse to see if you hit Thaddeus.
Oh,
It's okay. I won't hurt.
you got 1.
I won't hurt.
Oh, damn it!
You hit Thaddeus. Yeah, Thaddeus, are you trying to
Sore hand. I'm going to resist this anyway.
You resisted it.
Yeah,
Okay, you
yeah,
resisted it. So it's level 1 arm, but yeah, resist. If you avoid it, you avoid it completely.
Yeah, I got 6.
You avoid it. Okay, so you avoid him.
Actually, it's 5 in case I get another 6. I don't.
And you heal like, I feel better now, thanks, Merrick. Like, you hit your arm and like, there's just a knot in the muscle. Like, and ever so slight massage.
Hits your funny bone.
So right now, you're scrambling. He's in a dominant position with you. He's got your cane sword.
Has he actually got the case off?
Sorry, no, he's got your sheath.
He's got the sheath,
So he's got the part of you. He's got half of it. Tempted to have him throw out the window, but it makes no sense. With that, he is going to make a play which you can resist. You ever seen someone do jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
They're very good at getting the body to do arm locks.
Yeah.
Very quickly. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy is a good fighter. He's going to get cuffs on you.
Okay.
Unless you like to resist. He is that quick. So as you get on top of you, you feel suddenly he like lies on top of you, puts his weight onto your chest, and then turns to like get you almost like a headlock, like basically a chokehold. But as you do it, he isolates your arm, and you feel the first of cuffs of the first hand. Like one of them goes on the one hand.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going to resist this.
Cool.
I think.
Let's see how you resist. Resist him cuffing you.
Oops, sorry, Matt. Ooh, 4. So still 2. I rolled
1-1.
I rolled 3 1s.
2 stress.
2 stress, baby.
Boom, but you resist it, so he doesn't cuff you. How would you resist it?
Basically, I think I recognise the techniques he's using. Like I've received some basic training as well. Like maybe not as advanced as what he's he's into, but I do sort of like recognize what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I am trying to reach for something in my pocket, which sort of is unusual. So my hand's in an unusual position for him to grab. So it's sort of like he doesn't expect me to be there. He expects me to like be trying to grab him, basically. Yeah. So using that, I just like managed to like slide out from under him as he's trying to maneuver his body around. Yeah. And with my action, I think I'm going to. So basically, when I was filling the poison into the diffuser, I used like a rag basically to mop up any excess around around the machine.
A clean rag.
And like to clean it.
You've got to clean a rag.
Put it back in my pocket. So basically, I'm going to try and like reach into my pocket. And I'm going to try and like get his face onto it.
Yeah, man, that's
like,
awesome.
Basically, try and rub his face into it. So like I'm guessing he's exerting himself, so he's breathing heavily. So just get it over his mouth and nose, like to try and get some vapors into his face.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
And that will be a skirmish, I think.
I mean, he's still desperate. I mean, it's his life and death now. He's not trying to kill you, but this is as close to as it can be right now.
I can't take much more stress, so it's just going to have to be a straight up roll, I think, for this.
Ooh.
Unless you can assist me in some way. Like I know you've had your sword taken out. Maybe you can try and like grab his shoulders. He's still got
your sword. He's just got the sheath.
Yeah.
I honestly wish you'd had the sword out because he would have grabbed it. That was why I was like, we've got the sheath.
I think what I want to try and do is hamstring him, if that would help.
Ooh, nasty, real nasty wounds. Yeah, man, go for it. So this the assist. Is this an assist? Or are you doing a separate action?
I think I'll do it separately.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Do you do your roll and you do your roll separately? Okay, in that case then.
They're both.
I will offer you a complication, Devil's Bargain.
Okay, I'll listen to it.
Someone takes an interest in what has happened here tonight and will discover evidence. You will leave evidence behind.
I'm not going to take that. Okay. I'd rather die. 3 dice.
3 dice.
Oh, fail,
desperate,
baby!
Oh, desperate.
That was a desperate as well.
That was a desperate, so you got another XP for it. Gets those cuffs on you.
Okay.
So as you the first time you restrain, you feel the restraints coming on. You got that hand out of position. You try and bring that rag up. As you do so, he grabs your arm as you push it towards your face, and he's going to twist your arm and put it back on you.
Oh, right, okay.
I think that makes more sense because the cuffs is kind of half lost. One's on. He's going to twist it, and you feel it breathe in.
Okay.
Now you are somewhat used to these vapors.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. So I think we will now tick one of a 4-segment clock. Thadeus goes unconscious. And every time you take an action now, we're going to tick one of those.
Okay.
So you basically got 3 more actions before you pass out.
Yeah.
Oh man, 3 dice, 2, 3, 3. After last week when you couldn't fail anything, this guy.
I don't think it makes sense for me to resist that at the minute. I'm still on.
You can try if you
too
want.
Stressed now. No, I'm not going to do it. It makes sense. It makes sense. I failed the roll. So.
Right. I'm going to try and hamstring this guy.
Okay, go
so
for it.
We can get away from him. I'm just gonna he's obviously unsheathed the sword, so I'm just gonna slash it right at his.
Yeah, as he's on top, but that over Thadeus, you just go through the back of his legs.
Yeah. So this is.
I'd say now he's in a dominant position. It's probably risky, but you can make it desperate great. Risky standard, or you can make it desperate great.
I really need some skirmish.
No good in the skirmish.
The same Devil's Bargain applies as you feel that adrenaline pumping through you. What you notice now is, because you've not accepted it, is that you start to feel just the blood pound in your ears, and you start to feel this energy almost like well up, and you don't know what it is, you don't recognise it, it's just this adrenaline, right? It's just normal, but you almost feel like you could give into it.
Oh, the tainted one counts, and the evidence one.
Oh no, just the tainted one.
Oh right,
just the tainted one. To get that extra, that dark adrenaline.
I'm not really
get the tainted.
You want me to get the tainted?
You're going to hit me on the hand.
Yeah.
Got no stress. I mean, really fine.
Yeah, push yourself.
Oh, it's only 5, isn't it? It's only 5 out of 8.
You're taking it. Taking it.
I will
Take the stress. I'd take the stress.
Take the stress. What do you want me to do? You just said
Take one of them. I don't know.
I'm going to take the stress.
Taking the stress, okay. So you resist it. You feel there's something... Using dark adrenaline is just like a term that you begin to name it. It's not normal adrenaline. It only comes every now and again. And then to the pound in your ears begins to subside.
Okay. I'm going to roll my 1 skirmish dice.
That's what you...
Are you taking a desperate great or are you doing risky standard? There.
Let's make a desperate great. Why not?
Talk him out of it.
Desperate great. Do you want to try and assist in any way?
I do. I'm being poisoned. I can't see. I can't do anything. Like, I've literally got a rag in my face. I can wriggle.
Your thugs are outside. Not what's going on.
Desperate great.
Don't forget, you always call for help.
Oh yeah.
You can always call me for desperate great. Okay, risky. Yeah, desperate great. Man.
Yes!
I felt it coming. That's why I did it.
You did the desperate as well.
I did the desperate.
Oh my god.
Nice. So you do it. And I'd say because the 6, he can't use his armor. Because there's no complication here. If you got anything less than a 6, I would say he would have used his armor. You do it, but the consequence is his armor protects him. No, you do it, so you hamstring him, so you feel that blade like bite deep, and there's just you feel this warm, and you felt warm blood before trickle down your legs where him on top of you realise he's been cut. Yeah, that's nasty. He's hamstrung. He's still on top of Thadeus. He's got the weight on top of him. But right now, he's gonna have a hard time moving.
Can we just do a flashback in a minute?
Yeah.
In terms of like what we're gonna do with the guy, like I sort of like the idea of keeping him in captivity, right? Wait. Listen.
Amazing.
Listen.
So dark.
Till we get to the point where we can develop recall to the point where like maybe Tombstone can like spy on like his memories. Like so we can like pump him full of like recall, like lucid recall basically, and then Tombstone can sort of like link to him to sort of like get him to spy on his memories or like have a look inside of his head.
I'm just gonna say it right now. Walter White has got nothing on Thadeus. Like, he started off as his family guy, doing it, for what he needs to, and since then he's killed like Una, someone that grew up the same as him. Oh man, like Thadeus is going dark.
He needs to do whatever he can to like.
It would be good to have a guinea pig that's not too dirty.
So I think we're going to try and aim to keep him alive in this instance. Okay. Subdue him.
I mean, what I was going to try and do,
Yeah.
what I was going to try and do is try and figure out a way to get you away from him, and then activate the thing and get out the room because now he's hamstring. He can't.
I mean, I have got syringes of it as well. Like I could just like. I mean, I'm still under him. Like, I've still got this thing on my face. I literally can't get out of there in a minute. So I think what I'd do is I'd reach for my bandolier. I've just got some like needles across there, across my chest on a strap or something like that. I'd try and get out one of the syringes and like try and jab it into his leg as he's got this thing over my face, and he's probably reaching behind him because he's bleeding like fuck.
I'd say now you can make, again. This is your choice now.
Yeah.
You can make a risky standard or desperate great.
I got to roll desperate
because he is injured. You can now, you can pressure that wound to make it risky, but by doing so, you can defend yourself more. But if you expose yourself to get the full jab, you can make it.
I think I'll just have to go for the desperate roll.
Go for it.
I can't roll less than a 4 again on 3 dice. I'll be on 6 dice, and I get a Thaddeus unconscious tick
at the
on
end,
there.
at the end of your turn. Yeah, whatever happens, you do it.
There we go. Got it.
You
crit.
Oh,
Whoa! It's a crit.
That's when you need to grasp.
Is this crit with great effect?
Yeah, I don't know what the great effect is.
Yeah, so you've gone beyond great.
Yeah.
You've gone beyond. I mean, I think the obvious thing here is you jab it into his neck and you do it. Like you don't just. What were you using? Was it the?
Oh, it was the same poison. It was just the knockout. It was like knockout poison. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the
standstill. It's paralysis. So he's like. He just goes stiff, basically.
Yeah, so as Merrick draws the blade across his legs, you see him just for a moment expose his neck, and just, with everything you've got, you just pull that needle out and you just jam it into his neck, and it just goes right into him, and you press it down, you feel it just pump into his vein, and you see him for that moment, he realises it and just freezes, topples, and just lies there. But his eyes are aware, he's aware of what's happened. It's just it's a fear. It's this animalistic fear in his eyes of, fuck, I've been beaten.
Yeah.
So as he lies there with that needle hanging out of his neck, like the syringe half broken off in it.
Yeah.
Like, so what do you want to do?
I'll take a level 1 harm sickened for using poisons.
Okay. So
to draw back to the volatile.
So you got a sore neck from being strangled.
And
that was sickened.
I'm not feeling good. I'm like my fingers are sort of like seizing up at the extremities, like because it's only affecting like the outward circulation of my circulatory system. So like my fingers are sort of like seizing up a little bit. I can't grip things properly, and I'm a bit, I guess, like robotic in the movement. But yeah, he's
I'm
over.
gonna like roll him off you, and then just like. I'm gonna check him and make sure that he's definitely down.
Oh yeah, So he's thoroughly paralysed.
I go over to the window, like throw it up, and like basically just take
three ticks.
2 ticks.
No, you're on 3 ticks now as you open the window.
Oh yeah.
So you open the window, at the third.
I just take like massive breaths of fresh air, basically, and I don't know. That's it, really.
Why don't we roll a Constitution roll to see if you resist it or not with the fresh air?
So is that like a prowess roll? Is it?
Yeah. Why don't we roll a Fortitude when using your prowess, and you take the highest result? So on a 1 to 3. It ticks it. On a 4 to 5, it will just basically on a 4 or 5. On any success, you'll wipe it. But if somehow you get 1 to 3 on 4 dice.
On 4 dice, yeah.
Which is probably going to happen.
The highest. We'll see just for fun.
No.
Oh, only
it's
just
close.
Okay. So you can get rid of that clock and now Thadeus unconscious. Like, you're not in a good state. You're going to be rough for a while. Yeah. But you're okay.
Okay.
Well, that went almost according to plan.
What the fuck happened in there, Merrick? We're talking nicely 1 minute, and then
I could not.
Like Thadeus' face is sort of like seizing up a little bit as well. Like he can't speak properly.
I could not get him away from the door. Are you all right?
No. I might need help. Call one of the lads up.
Are you having a stroke? I'll call the thugs up because we're gonna need to get the body away and like.
Where'd you call them up from the door or the window?
Window.
Okay. As you look out the window, you can see someone stood on the opposite side of the alley. It look like they've been stood there the whole time.
Yeah, I'll just whistle and.
So you might have seen them. Okay, so you whistle.
Yeah.
A few moments later, several of them come into the room.
And what I want to do is I want to like fashion a bag that we can put like around his head.
Okay.
Not to suffocate him, like it would be like.
We could have pre-prepared that.
Yeah.
And, like basically put his own cuffs on him.
Yeah. Okay, so you restrain him. You hold restrain and bag him.
Yeah.
Are you taking care of his wounds or are you letting him bleed?
So the diffuser I'm going to put in the bag.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Like a wet patch in the bag where it is, like a wet patch where it's right next to it. Are you taking care of his wounds or are you letting him bleed?
How bad does he look?
I mean, you sliced his hamstrings open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a tinker. I'll have a tinker.
Yeah, if you want to just stabilise him, light is fine.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stabilise.
So I'm just wondering if you actually want to let him bleed out, basically.
Well, I think
we don't want a blood trail leading all the way back to the base.
Okay, so you can get some bandages. You can have them on them. Some of the lads probably keep them on them.
I know.
After all,
I'll command some of our thugs to clean up the room because there's some blood on the floor.
Oh, okay, make command roll. I think it's a risky standard to see how well they clean up to not leave evidence behind. 6 they do it. Seem to do. They know what they're trying to hide.
Yeah, cool.
They know how to clean the room.
So I guess should we do a flashback to preparing a room for like?
Oh yeah, it'll probably just be in our vault or like
before the score is over, how are you getting this guy back to your?
One of our carriages, one of our carriage assets we've got.
Okay,
probably.
So Romina comes up.
Yeah, Romina comes up and.
Always Romina to the rescue.
Romina to the rescue.
She's your best driver. I mean, you haven't got to use her, but she's your best driver.
Yeah. Look out for any passers-by or viewers, and then just bundle them in the back. And me and Merrick will sit in the back with them.
Please make a roll for Romina using her ability. So you're tier 1. She gets +1 for driving because she's a skilled driver. So she gets 2 dice to see how well she avoids being seen.
Okay.
On the return.
2 dice. 5 and 6.
Jesus.
Okay, so
the clean-up operation, baby. Not too good in the skirmish.
Boom, yeah.
The clean-up, we're professional.
You're trying to.
I don't think it makes any sense to see how well It's like, oh, we heard bangs, crashes, you know,
Conspicuous
gunshot, and then a carriage, and then a carriage went away. Like, but yeah, you know, she stops when she needs to stop. Romina seems to have a sixth sense almost for like for the comings and goings of the streets.
Yeah.
And you've seen it before. That's how she often gets around places without being too well seen or too obvious. So yeah, you get it back to the Silken News.
I think we'd take him into our underground there, and I think we'd have like just a small room with like a chair and like some kind of IV drip to like keep him unconscious.
So like opposite the vault on the other cage side is now just him.
Yeah.
Okay, is it like he can see out of the cage? So like when you're working,
yeah.
you and talk to you?
Yeah, I'll have a chat with him.
Yeah, okay.
And if not, I'll just say, do you want to get knocked out? Like, I'll literally inject you with stuff if you don't.
Okay, so yeah, you take him downstairs, so you capture Locke. Okay.
This is gonna get dark.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives you a lot of options for giving us devil's markings, I suppose, and like...
One or two.
Yeah.
Like, so.
I mean, it's great. I mean,
we're keeping him alive.
You've put an inspector in your hidden base. I mean, it's awesome.
Because I don't think he's going to talk. I don't think he'll talk under normal interrogation. I really do not. I think he'll go. He's a hardened war veteran. I really
driven by purpose.
Driven by purpose. I don't think he's going. Even under torture, I don't think he's going to talk.
But we can make use of him in other ways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we've got him as a guinea pig.
Yeah.
I think this is horrendous.
Yeah, we strip him. He's in.
Oh, it's horrendous.
It's also horrendous because we're not even knocking him out. We're using like paralysis.
Yeah.
So he's aware the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said, but you got the usual stuff. He's got armor. Man, if you didn't get that 6, he was going to use the armor to resist it.
What? Have you got the scale table?
Yes.
Just to see what a tier 4, like what length of time that would knock him out for.
I think it's several hours or a few days. I think it's a few days actually. Tier 4 is a day.
A day, yeah. So he's. It says temporary paralysis. Oh, so yeah, it doesn't last forever. I don't know. It's just like a day. Yeah, that's fine.
What tier?
It's tier 4. The standstill.
Tier 4 then. He's out for a day, but he's paranoid for a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You could. I'd say you could also cure him earlier. You'd know how to get rid of it.
Yeah. There are. I think there are certain things which you can. Alchemical, yeah. So a fluid that stops the effects of any other alchemical, which is alchemical.
So you could do that if you wanted to. You could do. So that's not like, oh, we've used this, we can't speak to him for a day.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. Okay. Cool. He did have a bag of coins. The top layer is a couple of coins. The bottom is just like shrapnel.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
As you open it, for a second, it's like blood red. And then as you blink, it's just normal.
God's sake.
But it wasn't like blood red. It's like the bag was dripping with blood, like as if like you opened it and it was like less coin, more just gore. And then it was like over your hands, dripping down your arm, and you blinked and it was gone.
Well, interesting.
Cool. I think that's all we want to achieve today.
Is there anything else you want to do before you lock Locke away?
No, I don't think we even. I don't think we even like acknowledge him like at the start. Like we know he's not going to talk anyway. We know we're just keeping him for reasons that we're not going to make him aware of. So we're just going to keep him there.
So you've captured an inspector, one of the 3 Locke brothers. Man, how's Hemlock going to feel if he finds out?
If he finds out,
Hemlock will never find out. I don't see how he could ever find out.
I mean, your cleanup was good. Your cleanup was real good. You got 2 6s on the cleaning the cleaning the base, cleaning the room, and Romina on her driving to the Silken News. Cool, awesome guys. So,
but we all know how you like to roll crits in
downtime. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I did not see that going that way at all. That was hilarious. Oh man, awesome. So I look forward to seeing what happens next week.
Yes. That was funny.
Yeah, and that was a one for the from the Crows as well. You did that for the Crows.
The Crows, yeah.
So you've got a favour banked. Awesome, guys. Thank you for joining us. We will pick this up next week with wherever the hell it's going to go. I feel like that Lucid Rico is about to get some ticks put into it next week.
Yeah. And I need a way to get Tombstone to also spy on people's memories.
That's an excellent point.
Should be interesting. I don't know. It's given us a lot of options and it's given you a lot of options,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think it's positive for the game in general.
I think it's awesome. It's a great idea.
Oh yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Cool. I'm looking forward
Also,
to
I've
next
already,
week.
It's
I've
just-
already wrote 3 questions.
But
Like,
it's just
coming off it, like, would this happen? Could this happen?
It's
Oh,
so dangerous for us,
I
though.
love
It's
it.
so dangerous for us. It's unbelievably dangerous. But that's
But at
what.
the same time, like, what could you get out of this? This is awesome. Like, depending on your roles, you get something amazing. This is high risk, high reward, isn't it? That's what Blades is.
yeah.
What are you worried about, Dan? Stop being worried all the time.
I love it.
We're adventurers. We're scoundrels.
That you are. I mean, that is one word for it.
Yeah.
Maybe less scoundrels now, more just it's awful people. Awesome, great fun. Right, we'll pick up next week. Thank you for joining us. Do feel free, and hope you would hang around after the credits where we'll discuss tonight's episode.
Yes.
Run through some experience. A few desperate tonight as well. And yeah, just generally catch up and we'll run through the crew. Any other news?
Well, what are we releasing this week, Dan?
Yeah.
I know this is coming out on Sunday and Monday. So,
Yep,
what's
Sunday,
the most
Monday,
recent
Blades.
episode of Guildhall? Last week's was. What was last week's? I can't remember.
Oh no! We recorded
we did a few.
We recorded quite a few in advance. So
Give away the
one
magic.
from last week was the aircon review.
Oh yeah,
Review.
yeah.
2019.
So if you're from the northwest or anything like that of England, obviously, Aircon's a board game con.
Yeah.
Which is we've
It's
been
focused.
to.
I think what's quite interesting for me. I've been for a while, and as we discussed, what separates from other conventions, how you found it, what you liked about it, what you'd improve. So yeah, I mean,
It's a good overview, like whether you've seen it and you want to know what it's all about. It's a good
or
overview.
if you're just looking for a convention to go to.
And we've got our Pandemic Legacy playthroughs.
Pandemic, like it.
Sorry, Betrayal Legacy.
Spoken like a traitor.
Betrayal Legacy.
Legacy.
Sorry, yeah,
As
Betrayal
we
Legacy.
play through 3 different families and the generations of this,
Chapter 1 is now out.
haunted house on the hill. Yes, chapter 1. That is the one with the prologue's the witches.
Yeah, you can't talk about them.
I can't do about it. That's not saying anything.
Can't speak.
Don't
Ignore
spoil.
that. Ignore that. Nothing happens. You heard
Nothing happens. Yeah,
Basically,
it's really
it's a
boring.
game about stuff, so enjoy. No
Yeah.
spoilers. Game about stuff, enjoy, yes.
Cool. So that's the most recent stuff we got coming out.
Cool.
So yeah, see after credits.
Yeah, man. Right, guys, so we've got Betrayal Legacy, we have Guildhall. What days and times can our viewers expect them, Dan?
There will be a new episode of Guildhall on Thursday. There won't be any episode of Betrayal Legacy until next week. Betrayal Legacy is every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Yeah.
Guildhall, Thursday, 7pm?
6 PM.
6pm. And then
I
Betrayal
have to
Legacy every 2 weeks. Awesome. Right, guys, we'll catch you after the credits. We'll listen to a nice episode. Otherwise, thank you for joining us. From us here at Guild of Gaming in the Blackwater Exchange, we will see you next week. But until then, from I don't even want to say violent, just from the, twisted streets of Doskvol, we'll see you in the dusk. Goodbye.
See ya.
Hi, welcome back. Matt's gone.
Matt's gone for the time being.
He's left us.
We were just discussing during the credits that we're pretty much breaking all of the Geneva Convention rules. Really, we were going to go down a chemical warfare route, but then we went more down the capturing and torturing people route.
I mean, it's either that or the ghost warfare route, right?
That's not yet been written into the Geneva Convention, but perhaps
If there was a genuine congestion in Doskvol, that totally would be in it.
About opening spirit wells in people's bases using ghost highways. That would probably be in there.
Definitely a war crime.
Pretty interesting. Another interesting session. Like they seem to be very different. Like week by week. I mean, we have been doing very well on the intro rolls, the encounter rolls recently, which has helped us. Like the last two sessions.
I think I had two are being controlled.
But even like rolling a 6 on the controlled for the encounter roll, like he was still quite a formidable foe. Like I reckon we would have really struggled if we rolled less than a 6 on that encounter roll.
Yeah,
I think if he'd brought people with him or something like that, it would have been very, very difficult for us.
Yeah.
Or if he'd prepared a bit more or didn't come at all, would have been hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because technically the first roll should have been controlled.
Yeah.
But when we did it with this one, like that, the situation was more controlled.
Yeah. Which was that he was there by himself and.
Well, it's like, okay, the engagement is we stab him in the neck straight away. It's controlled, we win. And the score was 2 minutes long.
Exactly.
So that was the situation.
Cool.
So, who's the first, guys?
You'll go, I think.
I will go first.
Mr. Merrick Daines.
Indeed. So I had 2 desperate rolls.
You did.
How many did you have?
I think I had 2. I think I had 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 each, yeah. Last week, Merrick did more than Thadeus with us than ever.
Yeah.
Great
this time he's got 2 as to come on.
So, address the challenge with deception or influence.
I think you definitely did with the correspondence. Whole thing, you just trying to see from as he walked in the room.
You're in disguise as well.
You're in disguise.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Influence. What do we do influence-wise?
You spoke to Krabsevich.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
Yeah. That wasn't so much influence though, I was trying to see where they're up to, the blue coats, I think.
Yeah, I don't think...
I can see case 5. I think I'm leaning more towards 1 probably.
I think probably
1 seems very fair.
Yeah. Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
No Ruvian or Love Life Huntery or university stuff.
No.
Beliefs. It was very. I mean, it kind of think the whole score kind of come out of the blue was that that was the complication. Was them asking for help.
Yeah.
That was the complication. So we'll see what you guys have planned. Kind of got put on pause while you dealt with this urgent request from the crows.
Yeah, that's true.
I liked the idea behind the. His vice and the betting and stuff like that.
That definitely come out.
And the fact that
because you had to spend downtime doing it, and you took the -1 penalty for it.
Yeah.
Well, that comes from struggles at your vice, do I think?
Maybe, exactly.
Yeah. Nothing jumps out at me massively. It was quite a specific, very specific, and also like a short period of time.
Yeah.
You did your downtime. You got the letter. You spoke to him. You hunted them. It's probably based on like 48 hours. You did this in.
Yeah. Okay, and you struggle with the issues from your advice or traumas.
Yeah, definitely.
I think probably 1 for that.
Yeah.
So I got a total of 4 experience.
Address the challenge. Oh, I got 2 desperate rolls, I think.
Yeah.
Address the challenge with technical skill or mayhem. Poison, but it didn't actually come to that in the end.
Address the challenge, no.
There was maybe the constructing of the bomb, the bomb schematics and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, addressing the problem. I can see that one. Yeah, because that was the whole desperate roll thing.
And that was actually
Thaddeus'
idea. Thaddeus' idea was to say, okay, how do we lure him in? Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe bomb thing. Yeah. Okay,
1 for that.
1 for that. Yeah. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Don't think there was anything there. Struggle from issues from your vice or traumas during the session. Not really. I wasn't really that paranoid or anything like that.
Didn't cause you any troubles.
My family, other than the fact that no, it's just 1 I think for that one. So sorry, 1 for the whole lot.
Yeah, so 3 total.
Yeah. I'll stick.
Any levels up? Any cool stuff?
No.
Of me.
You're gonna put 1 in skirmish or when you get it?
I'm aiming to get 1 in skirmish. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh no! How will I get you to take tainted? Maybe you'll take it more with 3 dice because 3 dice are much better than 2.
That's true.
And the hawk is the TBA.
Acquire product supply, execute clandestine or covert sales. We tried to. We were going to sell it.
Until the crows called you in.
Or secure new tellers.
I'd almost argue one from having like we can know our R&D cycle is going to be much faster now. We've got a guinea pig that we don't care about.
We have acquired.
I definitely don't think it will. And maybe it falls into something else, but it does not fall into that.
Fair enough.
Contend with challenges above our
I
current
like the
station.
argument, though. I like that. Yeah, definitely for that.
So 1 tick for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the fact that you've done it, you're getting professional. You know, definitely one there.
The crows know about it as well. They know.
Exactly.
The crows know exactly
and the people
what we've
who
done.
matter in the crows know about it, and you know that.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. I think we are turning into
the fact
quite
that you
bastards.
captured him, I think, is like, and what makes you guys special is that you've taken him for a specific reason to further your own research.
Yeah, I mean that is a drive that we, and that plays into the ambitious, but that's reputation. But like, I do agree with you that like we've done that to do that, which isn't necessarily it's going to make us some money at the end, but it's still like it's developing our product basically, which is a big personality that of our.
I agree.
Yeah, it comes
if that's what makes the crew unique. If that was another crew given the same job, they probably would have killed him.
Because we've done it because we can use him.
I feel like it's one of those high risk, high reward things because we're going to get great value out of having him. Yeah, I think. But he is such a liability because if he gets away, then we're immediately going up to 5 wanted level.
Oh, that's interesting actually. Like you know in the film Wild Wild West, where they had like those collars on them, like they shot them into like the cornfield. There's like spinning discs which chase them. I'm thinking that sort of like invention where like we implant something in him so that even like as a placebo or something like that. Basically, we break him down psychologically to the point where even if we enter it and tell him that if he leaves a vault that this thing will explode or this thing will kill him, like a kill switch, that even he might not want to leave the vault.
Well, the Deathline Scammers have something similar.
Do they?
Yeah, that's how they keep a lot of their prisoners in check.
Oh man, we need to go find that technology.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the Silver Nails about that.
Yeah. That is interesting.
There's definitely something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to try and develop a kill switch for this guy.
Yeah. Lewis has it all. Thadeus has a new project.
Are we the baddies?
Kill switch. People have made us this way.
Said Walter White. The circumstances drove me to it.
So that was three ticks on the XP, which is just enough to level us up actually. So we've gone up to a crew XP. I think we're going to take patron, aren't we? We're pretty.
You get some.
I don't know about that. I feel like
you get some money.
No, that's when you go up on your on your advanced tier.
I was almost thinking maybe making the vault more secure.
Well, no, that's someone's trying to hunt you down.
I say we go for patron and then I'll work on it in downtime. But we got a lot of money as well. That's the only thing. So we can
do, but I don't feel like the war's going to be over before we level up.
Okay.
I don't know. We can go patron.
I'll work on it. I promise you to you, Dan. I'll take one of my roles will be to relieve some of this stress, and the other one I will aim to make this vault more secure. Even by moving the vault, if we do a downtime activity to move the vault to somewhere more secure that isn't in my workshop and it isn't next to our base, that might be a thing. Are you happy with patron? Yeah.
Okay. Go patron.
I want to get up to
we need both of them. It's a matter of which order and
every time the crew advances, you get stash.
Yeah, when the advance.
That's this advance.
Oh, is it not this advance?
Not that advance. 6p.
When you feel your crew advancement tracker, you take a special ability or mark 2 crew upgrades. When you advance, you get stash.
Yeah.
What?
Whenever this is the advancement. Sorry, I had to double check.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure
is that one upon crew advance, each PC gets stash equals tier +2?
Yeah.
That's that though?
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, right.
So you should have more stash. We'll go back and check it, because a couple of times I did think, you thought they've taken the stash.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you get money.
I thought it was for tier, because,
I mean, we had one of these to start with, so we've at least got 1, 2, 3.
And we took some others.
And then we've got 4, 5 maybe.
Just check what your stashes is.
Yeah, our stash, we've only taken it.
We've not taken any from that.
And you've not put anything into it, right?
We have put. I put some.
I haven't put it.
We'll work it out. We have to work it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the session, you do your triggers, and it goes through all that.
Oh right, okay.
And then it's profits every time your crew advances. You get
I
stashed.
honestly
equal to
thought
your
it was.
TM +2.
I honestly thought it was up.
No, it's no biggie. I mean, we've not had to use many lifestyle roles.
No.
Yeah. But it means that when you
and that's like to show like
how
if
wealthy
you're
you are.
and if your player's ready for retirement or you know.
So you have a bit. You're probably over 10, probably out of the gutter, and it's in a slightly less gutter.
Okay.
Slightly nicer gutter.
I think we're on at least 5 of those.
Yeah.
And we've 5, and we've only taken 1, so
You're
4 more probably.
You're taking a patron. I wonder who your patron is. Who could help you climb the social ladder? Who has Pat Plower in places that can help?
Grab Thadeus.
You want me to be
Is he rich enough?
Is he really a corrupt magistrate? Your patron?
He's not really telling us what to do either. I think Harvale makes sense, and I want Harvale to be our patron.
Yeah, I think it's Harvale.
He's very happy with us.
Until we can transfer that patronage onto someone else, we'll take Harvale at the minute.
Good stuff. I'll sort it out.
Who is your patron, Harvale? Why do they help you? Because we've made certain demonic agreements with him.
You have a working relationship,
and we do things.
We've done jobs for him in the past. I wouldn't say we've got a current relationship. Like
he doesn't like you.
Wait. Oh, you killed Duna, haven't you? So that was the last request. You've done his last one. You've done the most recent one.
Yeah. We're done doing his request now. But you know, if he wants to give us money, that's fine. But
I'm sure he'll turn up. He always seems to turn up when you need him as well. Like he helped you with horse.
With these blood coins.
Like he helped you with horse. You know, you couldn't get into that room if he turned the lights off.
True.
We'll see. We'll see when we next see him.
I'm sure Harvale thinks he's a good guy. Awesome. Fun stuff. So you got some stash, you got some crew.
Probably a better guy than us.
No, he's busted. Alright, cool.
And this is like, I will stop all this once I've made money and my family's safe.
Yeah.
I will retire from this life. Just like
it's my life of paranoia.
And what else ever happens in the meantime. Awesome. Thank you for sticking with us, guys. It's great to hang out as always, and we will see you next week. So, from all of us here at the Blackwater Exchange and Guild of Gaming, catch you in the dusk.
See you.
Bye.